The Joker is one of the most devious characters in live action and animation, giving the #1 superhero the most amount of props. Joker has been portrayed by some of the world's best actors, and time again is a fan favorite. Whether it's live action or animated, the Joker always shines on the screen, and he could even give Superman a run for his money. Universally one of the most recognizable supervillains of all time, this character has been portrayed in the comics, live action, Lego games, animations, toys, and many more. Hello night owls and party people of the internet, my name is VXROSE, and in today's video, we're going to be ranking 36 of the best Jokers from live action, comics, animated, everything. I don't know everything there is to know about comic books or this and that, but I made a list so you guys can follow along, so hopefully this is a lot easier, and let's just jump into it. All right, starting off, we're going to start off with these first four Jokers. We're going to start off with these first four Jokers. We're going to rank them all at the same time because I can only recognize one, honestly. Not even going to lie to you guys, and it's that second one with the crazy face. I believe this is the Joker that whenever he messed up his face, he stapled it back on. And that's the kind of Joker I like a goofy Joker, and I like a Joker that can tell a different story, but I like a Joker that's absolutely insane. That's completely nuts. And not Jared Leto nuts, but like, we'll get into that. But like weird, like disturbing. Like when you walk into the theme park that he has set up for you with all of his traps, you're just scared. And not really like, oh, I'm in a theme park, but poop in your pants. I'm gonna rank him at B tier. And then for the rest of his buddies, I'm just gonna put them in this new category I just made called I don't know. Next, we have Heath Ledger's Joker. And do not tell me that this is not the best Joker of all time, because it is. It's simple. The Dark Knight, and maybe I'm influenced because the movie itself is so good, like plot, camera work, Christian Bale, you know, there's a lot of things that made this movie good. So I could be influenced by that. So take that into consideration if you do not agree. If you do agree, throw that out the window. This is the best Joker of all. The performance is great, but that's not what makes it the best. It's like the vibe. It's kind of what I was talking about with the other ones from the comics. He's just insane. Like proving that he's not doing it for money is the Joker that I like, because Joker's not in it for the money. Joker's in it for a bigger reason. He's here to set a standard and set a point, and this live adaptation did that so well. It was so influential for every single live action film to come out. Do you know what I'm saying? And for that reason, we're gonna put him in S tier. I mean, if this one wasn't S tier, what would be S tier? You know what I'm saying? At this, all right, next, we have the Joker from the Batman Telltale series game. This Joker was a little weird. He was kind of like a good guy for some of it, but he looks completely like the Joker. It kind of just seems like they took the Joker IP and then they were like, oh, it'll keep people engaged in the story. And I was kind of disappointed with this one. So it's less like, it's not the worst Joker in the world, but I was definitely disappointed with, it's like they kept teasing me with this Joker, but I just never got to see what I wanted to see. So we're going to put him at D. That's a fair rank. Next, we have the Joker from the Harley Quinn. This Joker is going to allow me to express something that I was saying earlier a little bit better. I like a silly. He's a clown. He's supposed to be funny, but maybe only he gets. And this one did, I believe, do the silly one right. He's not really the main character of it. It's the Harley Quinn show, but he's got to be in there. He's not. I think this is a mid-tier level Joker. It doesn't go above and beyond. It could almost be a B, but I feel like that would be a disservice to the Jokers that, let me know if I'm wrong. I haven't watched every episode of that show. I've just seen a couple and a lot of it. Next, we have literally one of my favorite Batman movies of all time. This is the best adaptation of Batman, but this isn't the best adaptation of Joker. The Lego Joker, he's funny and he grows and learns about friends, kind of what you would expect in a Lego movie, but he doesn't change the way you look at Joker, or he's not really memorable. Like I remember the Lego Batman from that movie more than I think about or remember the Joker. I mean, honestly, but I do like them going into the Joker's sense of belonging. I think that's a good character that you chose for that. I think this one honestly could be C or D. Is that crazy? I think for some people that even might be too high. I think for a lot of you out there, you guys would say D, but I don't know. We got mad Lego fans in the chat, so let's go ahead and put some respect on his name. Let's put him in C. Next, we have another Lego Joker. This is from the original Lego Batman game, which blew my mind as a kid. I used to play that and listen to the Batman theme song from like the 1990s or something. I wish I could play it, but it's copyrighted. Banger Joker literally doesn't say an entire entire word in this game, but still, you can't lie. He hits that vibe. He hits the vibe of the Joker. He really does. I like it. I really like the end boss battle at the end of the game with him. And I'm just impressed they did that much without talking. And hard for me to rank this one, honestly. It's another C or D. It's really another C or D at the end of the day. I'm going to put him in C. I don't think he's on the same level as the Telltale games. I genuinely think he's better. Next, we're coming in hot. This is a good one. This is the Joker from the Batman Arkham series games. This is one of the best portrayals of almost every single I'm not even joking. There are better portrayals of some of the characters like Deadshot, Hush, that I do think could be done better, but Batman Arkham games kind of nailed a lot of people on the head. And Mark Hamill, you know, Luke Skywalker, absolutely killed the voice acting. I love him as the Joker, and I think what they did with the character from the first game to the last game is really cool. Honestly, I think you get like this crazy clown, because you come into Arkham Asylum, he's coming in and he's strapped to that like chair and he's like freaking out, and it sets the whole tone for the whole series, honest, and I love it. And the whole thing just becomes a Joker madhouse, and I love it. I do believe that this picture is the one from the third game where you do get to dive a little bit more deep into like who is the Joker, but I really liked it, and so that's gonna rank this one as S tier, baby. Now let me know if you guessed where I was gonna put that one straight off the rip. Maybe I'm too easy to read. All right, this next Joker is from one of the animated series. He kind of looks like Harley. I don't know. I don't remember that one. Let's throw him in the I don't know pot. Next, we have the Joker from Batman Ninja. Okay, now a lot of you probably haven't seen this, so I'm gonna break it down really simply and really quick. Batman Ninja is basically Batman gets transported into an anime world where he's also like a ninja, and like the whole atmosphere is kind of like a ninja movie. And Joker in this obviously is still like a ninja that get transported over there. It's part of the god tier animations. I have that on DVD somewhere, but I'm gonna rank this one pretty high. And the reason I'm gonna rank it high is because even though it is still a different portrayal of the Joker, because it's like multiverse, it still stayed so true to the character while changing universes. Listen up, Marvel. It stayed so true to the character while changing universes that it has to rank high, because whoever made this had such a good understanding of the Joker to be able to pull it off the way that they did. So we're gonna put this one at B. Nah, I don't know who this long-nosed Joker Pinocchio-looking freak is. Let's just throw him in that I don't even know pot and move on. Sorry if that was your favorite Joker. Next, we have another animated one. This looks really familiar. Honestly, the next two look familiar, but I don't know enough about them to give an honest ranking without getting roasted in my comment section. So let's just throw them in I don't know so you guys can't roast me. Oh! Next, we got a good one. We got Nicholson. This guy laid the groundwork of what it is to be a live action Joker. He's also, I believe, the only Joker to have a mustache. It's painted over his mustache, but you can see it. He still has that mustache. He was really goofy, and I like that, but it's not that he's too goofy. It's that he doesn't have the serious side that other Jokers have that I really like. To be fair, for him and the show that they produced, all the other live action stuff came out after this, so they didn't have the reference that the other live action things like the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight trilogy series had. I think this one does a great portrayal of a certain kind of Joker, very comic-y, very all around silly. I mean, even the Batman and Robin in this is very silly. If you guys have been watching any of my recent videos about Batman, I've just been putting funny clips from that show in there. I used to wake up at 3 a.m. and then this show would just be on, and I was glued. This and the Ninja Blender commercials. I don't know why. Side tangent. I would watch the Ninja Blender commercials at 3 a.m. over George Lopez, and then I wonder why I like freaking marketing so much. Anyways, this Joker belongs in B, maybe A. I can't tell if I'm being biased if I want to put it in A or not. I'm either being biased by wanting to put it in A, or I'm trying to not be biased by wanting to put it in A. Dude, is anything gonna make it in the A? It's either I don't know. Yeah, I'll say B. I'll say B. It looks right. Next, we got the animated version if Timothée Chalamet was to play the Joker. I actually don't know too much about this Joker or the next one, so let's just do what we're doing. I don't know where you go. Gosh, someone in the comment section is going to be like, bro, you even know who the Joker is? All right, next we have, I forget where this one is from. I know it's one from the animated series. I remember watching it when I was a kid because this Joker, oh my gosh, I can remember the scene vividly. He was on top of a roof and he had this crazy movement, but this Joker was the first Joker to actually scare me. I was a kid and I was genuinely scared when this Joker was on the screen because he's so crazy. He's actually freaking scary. I think that ranks him kind of higher. I mean, I really do like this Joker. I don't know how the internet thinks about this one. I was about to say I think they do like it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they don't, just because they look so different. You know how the internet. But I kind of want to put him in A because he scared me as a kid. But I don't know if he's beaten this with the freaking crazy face. All right, let's just load up B, man. Let's just load it up. Next, I don't know that Joker. Ooh, now we're in some good territory. This is iconic. I mean, it was goofy and a little bit scary, but at the time, like that you were making these movies, this was like, I think what would be considered like scary. I think there's a lot of people that would consider this Joker scary, but only when the movie came out. Nowadays, I think people would laugh and giggle because with everything in our media, there's just honestly scarier stuff going down. Yeah, I really like this one. I think he also laid the blueprint of what the Joker should be, and I think he did it better than the TV show one. And I honestly think he did it better enough that he cannot be in the same row. And you know what that means? It's our first A, baby. As hype as that is, we got some even better Jokers coming up on this list. So stay until the end. I can't confidently rank those two, but this one, oh, I don't know how you guys feel about this one, but I actually really like this one. I don't remember where this one's from. I would know if I saw it. I know it's one of the really good animated ones. I don't believe that's the Killing Joke. He looks a little too thick, but it could be the Killing Joke. This is potentially an S tier Joker, but not to break anybody's bubble, pop anybody's bubble, burst anybody's bubble, but I have a rule on this channel. If you think it's S tier, but you could see it in A tier, then that means it's A tier. Only a true S tier could sit in S tier. So that gives us now 2 Jokers in A tier. Next, we have another variation where I believe the Joker stapled a mask on his face. Wow, if you know this one, you're a comic book boy, aren't you? I've read some of the comic books, and I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it wasn't even more like I read a lot of them, more I would like play Call of Duty, and then like on like a side monitor, I just had like YouTube videos reading out loud the comic books, and I would just do that all day. And then I wonder why I turned out the way that I. But anyway, this one, from what I remember it being like a C. He looks freaking crazy, maybe a little too scary. Can the Joker be too scary? Is that stupid to say? I feel like that when it came out off of my tongue, it just felt not intelligent. Okay, so we haven't actually seen a lot of this Joker. This is the Joker from The Batman. Basically just a really small teaser clip. Not really thinking this is going to be the Joker in the DCU. This is a good actor, but from what I saw, which he could have a complete makeover by the next Batman movie or by the time that we see him, because it seems like we're going to get Heart of Ice for the next Batman movie. Video on that coming soon. But he did not rub me the right way. The rubs were all the wrong way. I saw this and I was not excited, genuinely. And from people I know and stuff like that, I think a lot of people felt similar to how I felt. They were like, maybe not disappointed, but skeptic. I was really interested to see if it was going to be good or bad. So because we don't know enough about this one, but I have seen this one. I can't put it in don't know. I know this one. I have to put it in C. It really could go either way. If you know any special intel about this Joker, please let me know ASAP, because not even for a video, but I'm just dying to know. And maybe for a video, I gotta bring it to you guys, my superhero and Lego fans of the internet, my night owls and party people. We don't know who this Joker is. If you know who that Joker is, I don't even know. That it looks like it's not good. He looks a little too happy. Too happy. Is it wrong to want my Joker to be sad? All right, and then we're back in the video game realms. Coming up next, we have the Joker from the Suicide Squad game, I believe this is. I was thinking if it was Mortal Kombat or Injustice. I don't think the Injustice one is on this one. The Injustice one is actually not that bad, but I believe this one is from the game. I do believe, and this portrayal of the Joker was actually not that good. We're gonna put him in E because that has just got it. I mean, I guess he could be with the Telltale one, but at least the Telltale one was trying to do something different and like stuck with it. I feel like this one was trying to do something different and it just didn't work out at all. Next, that's a crazy looking Joker. I don't know which one that is, and I don't know which one that is. Gosh, this I don't know pile is starting to stack up, boys. But I do know 85% of the rest of these. Next, we have a freaking S tier. This Joker is absolutely insane. He just kind of like what I was saying about the live action ones, and they set the pace of and a good reference of what it means to be the Joker in live action and that portrayal. This one did that for the animated series. There was animated stuff that came out before this, but this is still one of the earlier animations of the Joker, and we just don't get him like this anymore, do we, boy? I mean, do we? Oh my gosh, the one in it. Boys, this rule on this channel is killing me. It's killing me. I was looking at it for a second and I could see it in A. And you know what that means. You guys know what that means. It means it's an A. I think it just hurt my own feelings on that one, but I think that's right. Next, we have this Joker from, I think this is like a fake Joker, if I'm remembering this right. Is this like when like Robin gets turned into the Joker? Joker at the finale of one of like the animated series. That was a little weird, but like still like really good. And then he like turns on him and pops the Joker. I'm gonna put him in D because if it is that one, it's not really the Joker. So it's kind of hard to rank it over things that actually did the Joker. I don't know who this dude is. I guess it's before he was the Joker. I don't know who that is. That kind of looks like Rihanna. Next, we have the Joker from, I believe, Injustice 2. I remember this one, I think was from a bad game, not a good game. So let's put this one at F. Yeah. But I mean, it's not a bad Joker. It's a bad game. So maybe I should be a little bit more fair to it. Because honestly, I think the Joker is better than the we're going to put it at D. I think D is fair. If you disagree, then comment down in the comment section what it feels like to be wrong. I'm just kidding. All right, next we have the last two Jokers. At least I do know both of these. We're starting off with Joaquin Phoenix. And now, buckle in, boys. We're almost through this one, but I'm about to either make some people really happy or really mad. Joaquin Phoenix Joker is so overrated. I really like the story and the realism, and that's what drives me about this movie is the genuine story, but not actually the Joker. And I think that's, and hold on for a second. Let me cook. That's why the second movie sucks, is because when the story's not there and it's just showing the Joker and the Harley Quinn that also sucked, it just sucked. I mean, honestly, I was not a big fan of this, and there was some things I still didn't like in the story. I don't like that Bruce Wayne is a kid and the Joker's a full adult. I think it can work, but I kind of like it better when they're the same age. It just kind of makes sense to me, but it's not a make or break. It's just something that I like to bring up. But I stand on what I said, and if someone could disprove me in the comments, I would appreciate that, because I want to hear you guys' opinions, because you guys are some smart cookies. You guys actually leave some pretty good comments, especially when I make the like superhero videos. You guys leave like really good comments about like this genre, so I know you guys are just as invested as I am, or maybe even more, or maybe you're just here getting into it and I'm your gateway. If that's the case, please make sure to subscribe. All right, anyways, I'm gonna put him in C tier. I'm gonna give you guys, the Joaquin Phoenix lovers out there, I'm gonna give you guys some love. I was actually gonna put him in D, but D just honestly didn't feel right. Anyways, I think he could go either way. If he had a third movie, I think he's a redeemable enough that it could be a good movie, because the first movie isn't bad. Don't get me wrong, I didn't say it was a bad movie. I actually said it was a good movie, but the Joker was kind of but I thought the origin story was pretty interesting. Like it was unique. So for points of the movie being good, it's gonna get a little bit of leeway, so we're gonna put it in C. But don't come at me telling me that this should be a B. This is not a B. All right, there is only 2 categories left that have not been put into F and never show me that man again. And that's perfect, because our last Joker is Jared Leto. So tell me, guys, where does he belong? Does he belong in F or never show me that man again? I'm putting him in, drumroll please, never show me that man again. It's like they took everything cool about the Joker and was like, let's spin this around and make him cringe. I genuinely thought he was kind of cringe, but for the one Jared lover out there, I'm gonna say one nice thing about him. The helicopter scene in Suicide Squad where he like kidnaps Harley Quinn and saves her, and even where he breaks into the prison, I thought those scenes were pretty cool because of the set and what was actually happening. And I guess that is Joker, like it was the Joker like that was doing that. But even in the bad movies that he was in, I still think the movie is what made him good and not even the actual Joker himself. The like smiling, laughing thing like that, like he's doing in the picture, it's just weird. I don't know, it's a little weird. He's very gangster mob boss, so I see what they were trying to do with this one, but I think I speak for everybody on this. We were just all right. So that was my complete Joker tier list. Seems like I got some work to do, and it seems like I did pretty good on this one. So if you guys agreed, please let me know in the comments below. Subscribe and watch one of these videos here. Peace.